We are off. And muffed punt. Lucerdo Risti. Ball is being moved, but it is fence. Walker Dykes handing it off to number Walker. Dropping back, throwing it deep. No catch. That was Stannis Reeve, the wide receiver, trying to grab that pass. Not an easy go ball, obviously. Two DBs close to him. Two receivers left, two receivers right. Play action. And that's a long run, a very long run by Jesse Frimodig. He's one of the new guys. Third down. And there's the sack. And the sack is by number 77. On an easy kick here. Or punt, rather. And he's gonna run. He's gonna run. That's a fake punt. And quite a good play here. Something you will see often in this offense. Now a pass. Big hit by the man Michael Sykes. And a bad snap here, and I think the Trojans have it. The Trojans still have it. Is this going to be returned for the touchdown? It is. The Trojans with a touchdown. Number 32, Jamairo Vanes is the one returning it. Returning from an ACL injury last year. He's back. And this is an extra point. Returners with the Tigers. And it will be Molala who will return it. And he's down right around the 30-yard line. And run by one of the running backs. Looking at the number, it's 43. You have not seen him running the ball. Quentin van der Schelden. Mons. That's it, another spot in Belgium. Another run by van der Schelden. Now a third down. Third and short. So we see a run. Van der Schelden has this work cut out for himself, but I don't think there's a first down. And they're going for it. The tush push. That's what that's what we see. But we also see a flag. False start by the offense. And, we are back in Brussels. A little bit more about what we saw later on. This is a good tackle by the Tigers. And a run by the Trojans. Walker with play action, and good move by number 13. That's Gerald Berenstein here, but you've seen the Trojans be aggressive, and that's what they do. A keeper by the quarterback, but he will not find any room. And for people in the comments asking whether or not the other teams of the BNL will be watching this game, maybe people from the training staff or 4 games are 1-1. 4 teams are 1-1. Deep ball by the Tigers and almost a catch. Almost a catch by Loadje. The 2 running back set still on the field. And Abdallawi is the running back now. It's quite a load to bring down. A bigger guy. And that was a pass incompleted. It's always nice to see people everywhere joining us. And this kick will land in the end zone. So a touchback. Tigers Walker at quarterback, handing it off. And yes, that's an early tackle. I think that's a tackle for loss. Time to go back to the offense, and a second down for Walker. Hands it off. No, and there's a fumble by the Trojans, and I think the Tigers recovered it. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. The Tigers recovered this. It's a tie game. And there's the run, going very lateral. And I don't think there's a lot of gain. And again, trying a rush. This is a little bit too far for Pierre van den Ede. Maybe still a touchdown to go. And run to the right by quarterback. Kadir not able to find the end zone. Versus the crew. Oh, and 7 there for the shotguns. And ooh, there's bad luck for the Tigers. Walker set to receive the snap. And play action play, looking deep. And a little bit too far. A double move here by Stan Yusrif. Second down. And a handoff. Probably a lot of aggressiveness here as well. And a flag. Yeah, we saw some lining up issues at the Trojans side. You can kind of see there's another deep pass and almost an interception. Tigers almost had it. There's the punt coming up low and a fair catch. Abdallawi with a good run here, taking up a couple of yards, about 6 yards. Well, there's another free rusher coming on the left side of the line. On the field this time. Abdallawi in pass protection. And don't think that was a catch. Second down. Abdallawi. And he's a big boy, so trying to stop him in one hit will not be easy. We're down, high snap, and he's going to run. Good move, still trying to pass, throwing it away. Off to the right for Kadir, and penalty was declined, King involved. Another run by Boxhoven, and was there a fumble? Some Tigers getting up, getting down real quick, but was it Boxhoven? Second and medium. Boxhoven with the play action pass, but it was Walker with the play action pass, but deflected. That's That's a good tackle. It's quite a good tackle. It was Walker. Passes. And that's a completion. That's a very big play by General Berenstein. Walker keeps it. Tries to pass the ball, and but again we will try to keep you updated. Walker with another play action pass, and that was almost caught by Kees Fransen. This is a third down. Walker throws it deep, and that's a catch. Is that a touchdown? Nope, that's not a touchdown. It was a catch, but the catch was outside to make it 10-0. That's no field goal. And some switcheroo, but this was quite a play. First down for Qadir, and Abdellawi, who's bull rushing still on his feet, bringing him down after about 7 yards for loss or sacks, but he's rushing. There he is again, and passing complete. Qadir ready to receive the snap, and Abdellawi, I think, nope, there's a flag down. Yep, full start for the Tigers. Looking deep, looking very deep, and no pass. And there's a punt by the Tigers. Trojans, and Trojans. Yep, that's a taunting penalty. It's another run by the Trojans, and he's weaving himself through this defense. But the line of defense, the last line of the defense, was able to stop this run. And the QB run, but no gain here. And Boxhoven again, and finding some room once again. This is a first down for the Dutchman, the Trojans. And that was almost a catch. And as I've mentioned, I thought I knew who the BAFL videos was. It was a man with a great amount of experience in officiating. And this is another great run by Dos Santos this time, but the Trojans help you. And this is a play action pass, and Frimodig, pass breakup, a couple DBs close to him. There's a holding call by the offense, so the offense will move back a couple yards. Dikes. And another move by Dos Santos, and he's finding himself another first down for the Trojans. In Amsterdam, the home team has made it 7-14, while we see a sack here. Walker changing the alignment of his quarterback, or his running back, and this is a catch by Frimodig on the sideline, still moving and going down. Trojans keeping the drive alive. Once again, Boxhoven to the left, and weaving himself, and we see flag on the field, and a couple of yards, but wait and see where that will end up. Still have an opportunity here to make a play here and there. This is a good run by the Tigers. And someone in the comments, but once again, it was a holding by Rotterdam. But we will see a run to running backs again again on the field. Abdellaoui taking the ball. Now getting on the right side of the quarterback now. And again, blitz by the Trojans. And is this a safety? No, there's the line is still up. Or and the pass by, and this is an interception by the Trojans. A little bit of an upset still going on in Amsterdam. Tigers give with a give to Dos Santos, who's still moving, still churning. Still they have to play. They have to whistle the play down. Tigers looking right. Close, and this is Frimo. Oh, I'm out of myself, and this is a touchdown. Yes, it is. Still making the catch. And this will make it 14 for the Trojans. Everybody's ready on the kickoff group. And this is a long kick. And the return by the Tigers. And, evading a couple tackles, still a couple tackles. And this is a good return, tough return. And Kodir has a completion, and it's once again Trojans with the catch here. And this was a handoff. Abdellaoui still bullying the defensive line. Second down, second and short. This is a good move by Kodir, but he's losing the ball, and this is being picked up by the Trojans. The Trojans, and oh, there's a very close tackle by the Tigers, but it was Yasser Bar who recovered that fumble by Kodir. They had their hopes up of getting their first score, and that's exactly what the Trojans are trying to do. And Frimodig to the sideline here. So Tigers once again looking left now. And another catch, this time by number 40, Ronnie Barbosa Vicente. Tigers looking left once again. He's a lefty, and that is a touchdown. That is a touchdown by Stanis Reef. Once again, a touchdown by the Trojans. This was exactly what I was talking about. Going for the juggler. We'll try to make it 21-0. Right down the middle. 21-0 for the Rotterdam Trojans. Still a few, and they're off. Again, good kick. And it's tough to make this a good return after a kick like that. 4 receivers on the field, 3 on the left, and we still see a running play. So we're just going to run the ball and kind of run it out. Abdellaoui with the run. 21-0 for the Dutchman. And a deep return. And a good tackle by the Trojans. this game a little bit more closer. And again a free rusher. And, Abdellaoui being tackled really early on into the play. Kodir scanning the field. Low snap and pass to the right. And good play for the Tigers. And Kodir taking off and sliding at the right time. And again the Trojan seems to be down. Tigers will punt. High snap. And this is a high punt. Doesn't gain all too much ground. And then Tigers recover it on the 43-yard line. And blitz seems to be coming once again. But no catch here by Jeremy Loadje. Another run by Abdellaoui, taking it to the left side and bowling himself into a couple of yards, but I don't think it will be a big gain. Kodir, low snap, looks to the right and caught by number 35. And that's Usado. Kodir and safety blitz coming through, and no good for the Tigers. Trojans will bring their offense back on the field. Dykes. And ball to the flat to number 13. Berenstein. And this is an issue with the snap again. Once again for the Trojans, and I think the Tigers recovered it. Yes, they did. You can clearly see. And still going was again to try and make this game a little bit more tighter. Low snap again. Looking to the right for Kodir, and I think this is going to be a sack. Two running backs once again. Panes coming off the edge and almost an interception. Almost an interception by you. We have the punt by the Tigers, and the Trojans return it for a couple yards. First down for Dykes. And that's Dos Santos taking up a couple yards. 3 yards. And a cloud of dust. And this is batted up in the air, and that's always a tough ball, and I think the Tigers recovered it. But I'm not entirely sure. Dykes lefty throwing deep down the field, and that's a catch. Absolutely, that's a catch by Berenstein. There he is once again. That's a big gain, and Dykes is very close to another touchdown here. Two receivers left, two receivers right, and handoff. Oh no, there's not a handoff. And is it the touchdown? Yes, again. And once again, we know his name already. Number 84, Frimodig, with his second touchdown of the game. We have a couple of those in the NFL. Tua Tagovailoa, the most famous one, and that's makes it 28-0. And then Koven with another bomb, going into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers, two running backs once again. And Jan with a good run, shifty running back. They're able to switch it up with the power runner in Abdellaoui and Sayan in. Kodir scanning the field, trying to figure out what will happen, and throws it away. Was not sure about a blitz. That jersey number came over the field injured. And this is going to be another great play by Risti. He's been coming off the edge quite a few times, wreaking havoc on that offensive line, and this time again he's making a play. He's been taken off the field now. Tigers. Again, the blitz coming. And deep ball. This is a good ball, but this is an interception. Interception by the Trojans. Max Hendricks with the interception. 22-year-old Dutchman, defensive back, making a play. Tigers were looking for a big play, but instead the Trojans with the interception. Tigers with the handoff to Dos Santos, picking up a couple of yards, keeps churning those legs and takes up 3 or 4 yards, falls forward, so might be 4 or 5. High snap, Dos Santos making a move once again, and not going to get the first down. He's going to be close. 3rd and 2, I think. Or looking for another score. Once again, Dos Santos, once again a high snap. Gets hit in the head a little bit there at the end. And someone else from the Trojans is on the field. It is Dominique Machado Daluz coming in now. And we have a big throw and not a completion by Dijkers. Dijkers being able to throw that ball really well deep down the field, throwing a tight spiral, but defense of the Tigers was able to stop the completion. The Tigers made the penalty, and Dijkers running with it and keeping, getting a few yards. Dijkers with handoff to Boxhoven, and they go deep. They look left, and Dijkers keeps the ball, keeps running, keeps those legs churning, and this will be a first down, I think. Absolutely, that's a big play by the quarterback, and there's a few flags thrown there. We have a number 11 on the field, which is George Llewellyn. And a run by Boxhoven. And the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going into the final quarter of this game. And that did look as if there were some issues. And Dijkers airing it out once again for Sonny Zarif with a catch down the field. And nice move by Dijkers, has to keep the ball now and does not find the end zone. 2 yards still to go for the Trojans. Close to the end zone, and Boxhoven tries to run it in, and he will. Touchdown for the Trojans, making it 34-0. And as we mentioned before, that might become a running clock. There we go, 35. There's an offsides. Nijkoven once again makes it 35-0. Shotguns are losing. So the crew are still trying to keep their unbeaten run going while we have a return, I think. Still a limited budget here for the BNL. But keep liking, subscribing, and maybe we'll get there next year if this league keeps growing, if the viewership keeps growing. So an incompleted pass. And the Lavie as a running back, and a fumble by the quarterback, and I think the Trojans are recovering it. I think they do. Or not entirely sure who got the ball. And there's a flag. And this is a keeper by Kodir. Gets a couple yards, gets a spin move, gets about 5 yards. Always be careful there. And the ball, a little bit of a wiggler. But pass incomplete. Offense on the field for third down. And great catch by Sayan. Have another flag on the field, and hurdle by Sayan, getting a big pop out of the sideline. Yep. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. And the give to Sayan with a good run, a spin. There's another flag coming. Sayan is still going. Sayan still on the field. And Cody throwing it on the sideline. No. Complete pass. Cody. Pass incomplete by Shayan. Kodir looking left, making a quick pass. Pass break up by Xavier Siwabesi. Having only one set of eyes sometimes is not that easy, but this is going to be stepping out of bounds. Yep, did not make the touchdown, Jeremy Lohaji. But this is going to be a first and goal for the Tigers. An opportunity for them to score their first touchdown of the game. So very close for the Tigers to score their first touchdown of the game. And snap was dropped. And no gain for Cheyenne. And once again Cheyenne, but the defense is standing, making a stand here on the goal line. And a keeper by Kodir, and number 25 making the play here, Jeff Davelga once again. It appears as if the shotguns are still in front with 28-24. But here we see Kodir airing it out deep, and that's not a touchdown. I think that was offside. That was out of bounds rather. And was pushing off a little bit of the DB as well. Yep, another block in the back. 4th and goal. From a very long way, and Trojans bring the pressure. Kodir running for his life, and no good, no complete pass